It's been a while since I've made a video. I just wanted to pop up and show off some coins, do a little shout out. Two different guys, two cool coins, pretty similar. First one I'm gonna show you is one I got from Steve Looking for Silver. It's this dinosaur coin. I think there's 12 in the series. It's the dinosaurs in Asia. This is the Dilophosaurus. This thing is badass. It's like got a concave back to it. And I'm leaving it in the packaging. It's just too badass. It's got the gold gilding. Like it came alive from the fossil. It's pretty cool. From the little bit of research I've done on this dinosaur, we looked it up. And the scene in Jurassic Park where the dude that steals the embryos, he runs off the road in the very beginning, and when he's towing himself out, there ends up being a dinosaur in his passenger seat, and he's like, oh, just a little guy. And then the dinosaur has like its like neck flare out and it spits like tar in his face. Well, apparently that's this dinosaur. And from what we researched, the thing is as big as an SUV, so there's no way it's fitting in the passenger seat, but that's movie magic for you, whatever. Here's the COA from Samoa. I'm telling you, man, those little islands, they got it going on with coins. Like, they come out with some cool stuff, but it's got all the info. It's from Samoa, $2, 2023. 1 ounce silver, egg-shaped, curved, partially gold-plated. Proof, 3,000 made. This is 2,748. I know a lot of people are always trying to get the first that come out. Who's trying to get the last? Me. Yeah. I don't care about the numbers. I also got a question. Who the hell is eating these? I want to know who's eating these. This isn't beef jerky. But it always says do not eat. Like, people think they're getting candy with their coins. What's up with that? And if you don't have desiccant with your coins, get some, because there's moisture in the air. It's called humidity. So that's a pretty cool coin. I like to get coins that we can all enjoy. The kids like them, and we can do a little bit of research into them. Get some interested in the precious metals and a little bit of story. And I'll tell you a little bit something about Steve. This dude, if I was starting a business, I would go to him. Like, look at the swag he has. Look at these stickers. These are just some. He has got it going on with the advertising. I mean, these are just badass. Check out this one. This one is Steve chilling with Big Apple in Oregon. Pretty cool. Oh, the boys, he ended up sending us 2 because the first one had a pin in it and they were fighting over it, so he sent another pin, so they both have one on their book bags now. So thank you, Steve. Oh, and Steve is a big supporter of the Wounded Warrior Project. I'll do a shout out separately for them. It's a really great cause. There's a few great causes going on in the community right now, but Steve is a big supporter of Wounded Warriors. This is one of the little medallions, a challenge coin they gave for. I'll show that in another time, but he actually had a few ounces made by Stephen Lund of Reckless Metals, and they're going to be auctioned off. And I'm telling you, man, there's only a few, and there's only ever going to be a few, so get them. But bring your pocketbook. And remember, going to the next coin. Don't eat the desk skin. This one is from Kiwi the Silver Demon, our friend from New Zealand. I tell you, we live in an awesome time where we can connect with people on the other side of the world instantly. The mail might not get here instantly, but just being able to connect with somebody on the other side of the world in real time, that's amazing. Like, do you think Magellan ever thought this would be happening? I doubt it, but dude didn't even make it all the way. Anyway, this is a really cool set. They came out with, I think there are only 4 kiwi in existence for a different kind. This is the first in the series. It's the great spotted kiwi, and there's the scientific name. I won't even try to pronounce that, but check this out. It's such a cool coin. I mean, this is what an actual kiwi egg color is and sort of looks like. So they got that on there, and then you got the kiwi, which is a really amazing bird. It's so crazy, and this was really cool because this comes with a little packet and tells you a lot about the kiwi. There's a reason the kiwis aren't everywhere. They're so hard to breed. They're only in New Zealand and they're very protected. You see the flash around it? Kiwis are a weird ass bird. They are nocturnal and they live in holes in the ground. It's pretty weird. But so are we. Anyway, this has got the information, and it's another one. Who's collecting the high? Who's trying to get up to the last one's minute? This dude. But yeah, 2,500 made. This is 2088, and it's a proof. But it has all the information. Before I go into that, I want to show you something. Our buddy Kiwi the Silver Demon. This is his village, and New Zealand is just, it's beautiful. It's where they shot a lot of the Lord of the Rings. So if you ever saw that movie, like, check it out. There's a snow-capped mountain. Here's the little village. Kiwi's somewhere back here, milking his bull. Not just kidding. But yeah, the name is very hard to pronounce for me anyway. But we're right here in New Zealand. Alright, so you can stop watching if you want. I'm gonna read about the kiwi, the silver spot or the brown spotted, greater spotted. But if you just give a comment and a like, I'd very much appreciate it. Go check out Steve Looking for Silver, who runs games on Friday, and he'll be on Big Apple's channel and Oregon's throughout the week. And Kiwi, he pops up every once in a while and does his thing. Oh, let me show you something cool about the New Zealander. I don't know if it's cool or, like, it's interesting. The New Zealand Post, Reserve Bank of New Zealand. So their postal system and their bank are connected. They were like one entity or something. But that's just very interesting to me. Like, when you look on the back of this, it's New Zealand Post and Reserve Bank. So they also have the Queen on their money. I think if it hasn't already went over to the King, it's going to. Alright, you want to learn a little bit about kiwis? Let's go. It says the kiwi is a unique bird to New Zealand with many distinguishing features, including an ability to lay one of the largest eggs in the world in proportion to its body. This unusual attribute is celebrated with the release of this stunning silver-proof egg-shaped coin. The spotted kiwi, the great spotted kiwi, Patrick Hasty, think, also known as rural, is the tallest species of kiwi, averaging about 45 centimeters in height, and can be found around the northwestern part of the South Island, including northwestern Nelson, northwestland, the Raparora Range, and in the Southern Alps. The Southern Alps? Do the Alps actually go all the way from Asia down through the ocean? Or do they just call it the Southern Alps? Something else I'm going to have to Google. Anyway, from just of Lewis Pass to just south of Arthur's Pass, everybody gets a pass. It tends to favor higher altitude areas which are difficult to reach for most of the kiwi's predators, such as stoats and the biggest ones brought by man, cats and dogs. Like other kiwi, the great spotted is nocturnal in behavior and feeds on invertebrates that it finds in the ground and in rotting logs, and it has an incredible sense of smell. The number of great spotted kiwi has declined over the years. It's thought that they could have been as many as 12 million before settlers, with only around 15,000 alive today. There are conservation efforts in place to improve this number, although compared with other kiwi, the population numbers are considered relatively stable. A big egg for a small bird. Although the kiwi does not lay the biggest egg in the world, that distinction belongs to the ostrich. I actually used to live next to somebody that raised emus, and they have some huge eggs. The dude would throw the rotten eggs into like a swamp area, and as a kid I'd go collect them and like hollow them out. But yeah, they're cool. They're like a greenish, like a really dark green. Anyway, it does lay one of the biggest eggs in proportion to its body. A kiwi egg can take up to around 20% of the mother's body. To put that in perspective, the ostrich egg is only about 2% of the ostrich weight, while a human baby at full term will only make up around 5% of the mother's weight. The egg size often causes issues for the mothers laying them, you think, with some unable to eat days beforehand due to the pressure they place on the internal organs. Such big eggs provide advantages for chicks. The kiwi egg is around 65% yolk. Most bird eggs are around 35 to 45%, which is nutritious enough for the kiwi chick to be hatched fully feathered and independent. The yolk continues to sustain the chick for up to the first week of its life, which means the parents rarely have to feed their offspring before they go off hunting on their own. Well, I hope you learned something. If not, still just get to look at some cool coins. And if you want to get some of these cool coins, then check out Steve Looking for Silver and Kiwi the Silver Demon. You got Steve, the marketing genius, and Kiwi, the juice master. When Kiwi sends you a package, he juices it up. He'll throw in a bunch of extra little coins, which is awesome. Both very cool guys. Go check them out and leave a like, subscribe, comment. Got any questions? Ask. If you don't ask, you won't know. Alright, well, thanks for checking out my video. I hope you like the coins. I sure do. I'm going to continue to try to collect more of them. Alrighty.